Today we are going to perform a practical determination of saponification value of Arachi's oil.
Students, now we will see the requirement part for our today's practical, that is the determination of saponification value of Arachi's oil. For this practical, we will require the apparatus, burette, pipette, beaker, conical flask, volumetric flask, measuring cylinder, funnel, reflux condenser, round bottom flask, etc. And the chemical requires are Arachi's oil, 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution, 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution and phenolphthalein indicator. Before starting the practical, we will see the basics regarding the saponification value. What is the saponification value? Saponification value is defined as the number of milligrams of potassium hydroxide required to neutralize the free acid and saponify the ester in 1 gram of the substance. What are the different significance for the saponification value? First of all, the saponification value is used primarily as an identification aid to detect adulteration with the unsaponifiable matter. Second one, to distinguish between fatty oil and the mineral oils. Next, to identify a given fatty acids and to determine the extent of compounding in a lubricant. Students, now we will proceed for the procedure part. What is the procedure steps? First step, it is the preparation of 5.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. So for the preparation of this solution, you have to dissolve 30 gram of potassium hydroxide in sufficient ethanol and then you have to dilute that solution up to the 1000 ml of water to give 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. Next is preparation of 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution. For this, you have to dissolve 18.25 ml of concentrated hydrochloric acid with 1000 ml of distilled water that will give 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution. Now we will see the procedure for the determination of saponification value. This 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution and the 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution, it is the basic need that this solution we have to use for the further practical. Now we will see the procedure for determination of saponification value. For this, weigh about 2 gram of substance which is being to be examined in iodine flask fitted with reflux condenser. You can take that sample in round bottom flask also. Okay, and in here we are going to use Arachi's oil for our practical. Next to that, you have to add 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution and then you have to boil that solution under the reflux on a water bath for a 30 minutes. After that, you have to remove the condenser, add a 1 ml of phenolphthalein indicator for the phenolphthalein solution and that solution you have to titrate immediately with the 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid. And whatever the reading of titration will available, that will be noted as a reading A, or you can say that is the with sample. Same procedure you have to carry out but without the sample, means you have to repeat the operation by omitting the sample which is being examined. Okay, means what in that you have to take 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. You have to boil that solution under reflux on a water bath for the 30 minutes. After that, remove the condenser, then add a 1 ml of phenolphthalein solution and that you have to titrate with the 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution. And whatever the reading of titration is available, that will be your reading B. Means from this we can conclude our A will be the sample reading and the B will be the blank reading. Students, now we will proceed for the actual practical.
Now we will perform actual practical. Before starting our experiment, we will see the requirement for our practical. For our practical, we require some glasswares and chemical. First of all, we will see the chemicals: potassium hydroxide, phenolphthalein indicator, hydrochloric acid, concentrated HCl, that is arachis oil, and the ethanol. Now we will see the glasswares. For this we will require iodine flask, volumetric flask of different size, measuring cylinder, beaker, pipette, burette and burette stand. Student, for our practical we have to prepare two solution. That is, first one is your test solution. So I have marked this flask with a T. Okay, and second one is your blank solution. That's why I have marked this flask with a B. Okay, this is test and blank. Okay, so in test solution we have to add 2 gram of arachis oil. I have taken it already in a beaker. Now I am transferring this 2 gram of arachis oil into a flask. Okay, in that flask we have to add 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. So I am measuring it with the help of measuring cylinder. Okay. So I am transferring this. Before transferring, I am transferring this into a beaker. So our sample will be completely transferred into our flask. Okay. See, this is going. So this is your test solution ready. Okay, it contains 2 gram of arachis oil and 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. Okay, and in blank sample we have to take only 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic KOH solution. Okay, that blank indicate it is without your test sample. Okay, that's why we have to take 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic KOH solution. Okay, see this. Okay, I am transferring this into another flask. Students, this is our test solution is ready, which contain 2 gram of oil sample and 25 ml of 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. Now we have to reflux this solution on a heating method for 30 minutes. Okay. I have already kept assembly ready. Okay. Just you have to keep your test sample in this assembly and you have to start reflux. Okay. So you have to maintain a water flow. Okay. So I am starting this reflux. Okay. We have to reflux this for 30 minutes. Similarly, we have to mount a second flask, that is the blank solution, which contained only 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. Okay. For that again we have to adjust our assembly. Again this solution we have to reflux for near about 30 minutes. Okay. I have started the water flow. You can observe. Now you have to on the heating method. Now we have to wait for a 30 minutes. Students, you can see this is our test solution which has started boiling. Okay, near about 10 minutes has completed. Okay, you also observe the condensation of the solvent in the flask. Okay, this is our test solution which contain sample and 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution, okay, which has started boiling, and this situation is after near about 10 minutes. Okay, similarly you can observe our blank sample, okay, which is also started boiling and the condensation occurring in the flask. You can observe it. Okay. Students, you can observe the solution, our test solution, after near about 20 minutes of heating. Okay. You can see the boiling of solution. Okay. Similarly, you can observe our blank solution. Okay, it is also started boiling and the condensation you can observe in the flask. Student, we have completed our 30-minute heating. Now we will off this heating method. Okay, we have to switch off this. Again, keep that water flow for next 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, similarly, we have to off the heating method of blank also. Students, now we will remove our first solution, that is our test solution. Okay. For this we have to use this clamp. At the same time stop the water flow also. Okay. This is our test solution. Now we will remove our second, that is the blank solution also. Also stop the water flow. Now our test as well as blank solution is ready. Now we will proceed for our further practical. Now we proceed with our titration part. This is our test solution. In this test solution, we have to add a 2 to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. Now you can observe immediately there is the change in color towards the pink. Okay. Now this solution we have to titrate with 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution which is filled in our burette. Okay. Now we will start with our practical. we have to add drop by drop hydrochloric acid solution from the burette to the flask. The end point of titration is pink to colorless. Students, you can observe still there is a no color change in the content of the flask. We have to add more quantity of 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid. Students, now you can observe a color change, that is from the pink to colorless, or you can say the original color of our solution comes. Okay, this is the our reading A, which is with the sample. Now we will proceed for our second reading, that is the reading with the blank solution. Students, now we have to perform our second titration, that is with the blank. This is our blank solution. In this we have to add 2 to 3 drops of phenolphthalein indicator. Okay, you can observe there is the pink color to the solution after the addition of phenolphthalein indicator. Now we have to titrate this blank solution with a 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution. Okay, we will start our titration. Again color change, or you can say the end point of titration is pink to colorless. Okay. While adding the hydrochloric acid, you have to continuously stir the content of flask. Students, you can observe there is a still pink color in the solution after vigorous shaking the content of flask. Also there that pink color is there in the solution. We have to, that end point our titration is color pink to colorless. Okay, the solution should be colorless. Students, you can observe still there is a pink color to the solution. Our end point of titration is pink to colorless. students, you can observe still there is a pink color to our solution. Okay.
डायल्यूट होता है, लीक होता है.
Student, you can observe the color change to our solution, that is initially it was pink color and now finally it is a colorless solution, and this is the end point of our titration. Students, note down this reading as a your burette reading as a B. Okay, and now we will proceed for our calculation part.
Students, let us see the calculation for our today's practical, that is the saponification value determination. So, you have to calculate the saponification value by using the equation saponification value is equal to 28.5 into B minus A. You already know B is a blank reading and A is our reading with a sample. So, where and W is equal to weight of a substance in a gram. So, saponification value is equal to 28.5 into our blank reading is 78.2 and our sample reading is 54.5 divided by 2, as we have taken a 2 gram of RHS oil. So, by calculating this, we will get an answer 337.72. So student, finally we can conclude our result as the saponification value of given sample of RHS oil was found 337.72. Let us see the question bank. First question, define saponification value, give the significance of saponification value. Then how you will prepare 0.5 molar ethanolic potassium hydroxide solution. Next, how you will prepare 0.5 molar hydrochloric acid solution. Next, explain the procedure for determination of saponification value. And the last question, give the formula for saponification value. Students, I hope you have understood a determination of saponification value of RHS oil. Thank you.